Meadowhall Group is basically an education group. It's made up of 7 companies. One of the companies, which is Meadowhall Group Limited, is the holding company, which can also be called a parent company to the other 6 subsidiaries. From time, I've always been a learner. Right from when I was young, I really loved to learn, and I still love to learn. But when I learn, I like to teach as well. I like to teach everybody everything I've learned. And that brought that passion for me to cater, not only to the academic needs of children, but so many other needs. I've come to the realization when I actually studied education, I realized that children are intelligent in various ways. Traditional education focuses on the core subjects, maths, English, science. But the truth is some children are more intelligent in sports. They're more intelligent in music, in art. The world calls that talent. They call maths intelligence. Why? With Meadowhall Group, I'm able to cater to the needs of these children, which is where their own strength is, where they can shine, where they can be A-star students.
I like to say, what isn't good about Meadowhall? I think everything is good about Meadowhall. I mean, the fact that I have 4 children in the school plays a testament of how good the school is.
Meadowhall Education is actually the flagship company. Meadowhall started in 2002 as a school. Meadowhall Education has a focus of meeting the individual academic needs of children.
And I divide into 3 to what I call CAS, the Christian ethos. And I've seen the impartation the school has done to my children in reinforcing their Christian faith and their beliefs.
We're very passionate about raising 21st century children, using 21st century best practices, using modern approaches to learning and teaching, in order to raise global children, children who can hold their own anywhere in the world.
Of course, that makes them a better person, that makes them welcome to of other people, that makes them people of integrity. The A part, what I say, academics. Academically, my children have soared. They've done very, very well. They've applied themselves academically. The school has gone to reinforce their strengths. And in areas of weakness, they've been able to strengthen it. The last part, which I actually call S, is the sports part. My children are all very, very sporty.
21st century leadership has evolved. Prior to this dispensation, leaders maintained a posture that depicted a myth that leaders know it all. Now, this isn't true. Leaders must be learners as well.
Meadowhall Consult is an educational consulting firm. We focus on training of education service providers, teachers, head teachers, administrators, different departments in a school. We train their staff.
Whilst we're considering staffing at a particular time, I remember how Consult put together a course regarding system, structures, and succession, and that blew my mind. That was yet again another evidence that leadership is a lot more than common sense. A lot of competencies have to be learned, and Consult makes this available.
Meadowhall Foundation is simply the non-profit arm of our school. We focus on helping underprivileged children and providing adequate training for teachers that need the training.
The Meadowhall Foundation has done a lot of things to Ilasan Primary School since they have adopted our school. The first thing they did when they started the program of adoption was that they brought textbooks to all the classes from nursery class to primary 6.
We looked at children in the public schools, low-end private schools, had teachers that were not trained. Children didn't have, equal opportunities, that would help them in Nigeria of today. So we decided to fill that gap.
Also, they raise funds in the school compound here through parents and other people so that they can make fence for us. So the fence has been done last year. They made a fence and a befitting gate, which enable us to stay in the school compound without having any problem.
Currently, Meadowhall franchise is recruiting franchises for our Meadowhall centers, and the centers are Dance Center, Book Cafe Center, the Music Academy Center, Art Academy Center, Special Education Needs Center. the after-school center, the language center, just to mention a few.
Meadowhall franchise basically is a company that creates opportunities for children and for adults.
Meadowhall franchise is looking at starting off with 5 franchises. Right now we are in the process of our interviews. We have so many applicants and we're going through interviews with them. By 2017 we hope to have 5 franchises signed on, and by 2020 we expect to have 20 Meadowhall centers spread across the country in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja and Ibadan.
We spread best practices by bringing these centers I mentioned, Spring Meadow Edutainment Centers, we bring them closer to children from other schools through a franchise scheme.
I won this in Chrisland. I came second place, silver, and then this was in Meadowhall right here. I came first in the swimming gala above.
A lot of children are musically inclined. Some are very artistic. Some love drama. Some just love to dance, and some love sports. So with Spring Meadow Edutainment, we're able to provide and cater to these needs of children.
Spring Meadow has helped me to improve my skills, because one does not just have primary knowledge, but secondary knowledge will help the person. We went for a competition. It was basically about Pearl Explorer. We had to get the pearls from the seashore, from land to go to sea and collect it. STEM is basically about solving problems with technology and trying to figure out things using technology.
The Meadowhall Group is very focused on Christ. Every morning it is a joy, and we are delighted to be able to worship. It's great to be in a place where staff can worship in the morning in truth and in deed.